Hello everyone, my name is Andre McClain, and today I'm going to talk about the highest savings account yields for 2023. Let's begin, guys. So I'm going to be talking about some things more into like how to save, why savings is important, and why getting the highest rate possible is going to benefit you the best long term, especially with our increase in inflation that's happening. So when you guys are looking for some of the top rates, guys, there's three websites I would typically use. Investopedia.com. Now, first off, it will tell you about some of these banks like Brio Direct paying 5.35%, Blue Peak Credit Union 5.33%, all the way down to Jovia Financial. Now, I have not personally tried any of these banks. Now, Vile Bank I tried, and a lot of them, they do pay above 5%. So if you're looking at something that's solid 5%, you can transfer to your bank within the States, and you're looking at a pretty good amount. Now, if you guys are going to be using bankrate.com, which is a good website to find savings accounts, CD accounts, money market accounts, and which I will be getting into one example at near the end of the video. But if you guys look at these, like Sophie Banks pays 4.5. Now, these are slightly a little bit lower, but if you already have that bank or something is near you, then opening up might be different. But there's something I really want to show you guys at the bottom. If you guys look at Chase Bank is not even paying 1% for their savings accounts as of Bank of America. And I know they have really big fees when it comes to their savings accounts. So when you're getting into savings accounts, make sure there's no like monthly fee, or you can get the fee waived. And also when it comes to that, is that how much is the minimum per month? You want to read all the things prior to opening up a savings account so you're not hit with some small amount of money being taken away, because we're all trying to get that snowball effect happening. And the next website, guys, is NerdWallet. I use NerdWallet too to find some of the best rates. Like you guys see this, like earn up to $250 with direct deposit. So some of these have like some interesting things you guys want to get to, like requirements over $200. Some require a lot more money. And you know, if you guys want to save even more, maybe a CD account can save you a little bit more if you guys trying to go that path. Now, one big I actually like a lot is Ally Bank. It may pay a little bit less, but when it comes to this, like I have some money, some banks, and like I diversify when it comes to savings accounts, basically. Now, Barclays, like I showed again, that's 4.35% to show you that there is some, you know, clauses. If you start going through and start reading it more, you can see like why do they have it? When is it valid for? So you just got to make sure when it's valid and stuff, like read all the fine prints. Make sure your savings work harder and 5% annual percentage yield. And if you go down to and start reading this, get started, you can see how much they have versus their rates versus initial deposit. Sometimes banks pay more based on how much money you put in there. So they might pay like 0.5% more or 0.1 more because you're adding more money. Now, let's get into some of the details about that, guys, with this interest calculator. So if you guys are wanting, you know, break that down, like, hey, I got an extra $1,000 and I want to put in like $100 a year, and I got one of the banks that pay me 5%. And hopefully we keep rates at a current amount. So just say they stay the same for the next 2 years, and you have APY of 5.15. So during that time frame, you're just saving, that's your emergency money, and your total contributions would be $2,400, but you're earning $225.03 in interest. And that's pretty interesting because they show you a whole list of other banks that, like this one here pays whoa. Ooh, this bank's paying 5.65%. Let's type that in, 5.65. Let's give it some more wiggle space. Let's try something a little bit bigger, say 5,000, and you're adding $200 a month. See what happens. Interest 320, contributions. But this is one way to build the snowball effect. Like maybe you're saving money for your retirement, you know, if you wanted to do it this way, or you're just saving money for an emergency. So you're like, hey, the next 1 to 2 years, I want to save $100 to $200 per month, so I have an emergency amount of money. So you can do this or put it into CD accounts if you want to be very risk averse and not get into like dividend stuff like that. But if you want to get into this, it's not too bad, 5.65%. It may be less than inflation, but it's still working within your favor. And when it comes to the money market accounts, this is one example, Vile Bank. Now, money market accounts, they are very similar to savings accounts. They do have the FDIC, so make sure you check that out for the insurance, but they do have slightly higher interest rates. So look at those if you can. I think the three websites I stated before can all look that up. But if people who made it to the end of the video, please check out my website. I have a whole bunch of things about investing, have an investment fund coming out, and also the trading signals will be out. So please check that out. The website has a lot of information about trading and also my services. And yeah, that's it, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.